Hi everyone. So this video is going to talk about my Fluid Motion Agility Patreon group. What it is, what is included when you join, and just kind of a quick run through of how you even use the Patreon site. So first of all, I created this group in April of 2020. I wanted to create a space where I could connect with students that I teach over the years during seminars, but I only get to see them, once or twice a year, maybe when I'm teaching a seminar. And I really wanted a way where I could connect and I could work with people on a long-term basis, whether they wanted to join for a couple of months or they wanted to join for an entire year. I also wanted a space where someone could join with a puppy and have lessons that catered to that age of dog, and someone who is in elite and going to championship events and they want help with whatever it may be, from handling to maybe fixing their contacts. I wanted a space where someone could join and take part in new content that was created every week, monthly chats, live events, but also content that was geared towards someone who just wanted to kind of do a self-study, work on their own through a 6-week class. I really wanted to create that kind of community where I could help people who wanted to learn in different ways, whether it was they wanted to follow along through a 6-week class, whether they wanted to be able to post their own videos and ask for help on, training or trial runs or whatever it may be, and to be able to see unedited training sessions of me and my dogs and kind of a lot of personal training journals, what I'm going through working with my own dogs, as well as so many different lessons from everything from starting your brand new puppy to preparing to go to championships, and a lot of other information such as fitness, nutrition, wellness, all that sort of stuff. And just my biggest thing is I really wanted a community. I wanted to create a space where we could connect, where people from across the country could all connect. We could all work on those training issues. Or a lot of times we all get together for a live chat and just do that. Chat and just connect with each other. So I'm going to kind of go through what the Patreon group looks like and what is included when you join. So here's a look at what the Patreon group looks like. This is the main homepage or the main feed. So the main feed, it runs somewhat similar to social media sites. Your newest content is towards the top, older content is towards the bottom. So you can just kind of scroll through all this content and take a look at new stuff that I've posted and, be able to just kind of follow that way. Another really great idea, and what I encourage my members to do, is to take advantage of these tags. Now, all of this up here are various lessons, videos, topics that I have tagged. So, for instance, if we want to take a look at the monthly challenges, which every month in the Patreon group, I post a monthly challenge. And the challenge varies every single month. You don't have to take part in it. It's just another perk of being a Patreon member. So if I want to look at all the monthly challenges, I can click on this tag, and that is going to bring me all the monthly challenges. I can sort it, newest to oldest, and there you go. There's video reviews from the challenges, all sorts of good stuff. Now, what's really cool is if I click on this, where it says 41 more, those are all the different, or this is all the different content that is available on Patreon, and I've tagged it so you can easily find it. So let's say you joined and you would really like to take part in the Intro to Directionals class. If you click on that, that is going to take you to the entire Intro to Directionals class, every single lesson. So there's lesson 12, 11. Now, if you want to sort this in a way that's a little bit easier, because these posts are sorted newest to oldest, you just click this, sort it oldest to newest, and the very first post is going to be your lesson 1. And you can sit and work through all of these lessons if you want. Once you've uploaded your video to YouTube, Vimeo, or any kind of uploading site, you can ask a question right here just by typing, whatever question it is you want. You can copy your YouTube link into here and then click post, and that will bring your homework right onto that lesson, or you can post it onto our monthly thread. So our monthly thread is just basically where you can post any questions, videos, anything like that. Goes right on here on the monthly threads. Now, the cool part about Patreon and what I really, really enjoy about it is that Jimmy and I both do video reviews. So we will take your video, and we, just as I'm doing this video right now, you watch us in real time go over your video. We talk about, any handling we'd like to see, let's change your timing or maybe move your position. Talk about things that, might help your dog, and, we can refer back to classes or back to other lessons. But basically we don't watch the video until we do the actual review. So you get to watch us do it in real time, and in real time, just as if you're at a private lesson with us or a seminar, you get to see our honest reactions, and we can kind of go through and say, okay, here's what we want you to do. And then the video gets posted back up into Patreon so you can see everything. So again, when you want to access your classes or you want to look for something, let's say you joined and you would really like to learn about teaching a back, right? So you can come in here, you click on that little more icon, and you just look through here until you find there, back. So you click on that, and here's all the lessons on, this was a house series I did on teaching a back in a house, all the lessons on how we teach a back. You can also watch unedited training sessions. Now these are 100%, we just set up the camera as we're working our dogs, and there's no editing whatsoever. So you see it from as soon as I push play on that video to when I walk back to the camera and stop it. You see the entire training session, mistakes and all. A lot of times I will voice over some pieces, talking about mistakes I made and what I'm going to do differently in the next training session. So let's talk about the different tiers. The Patreon group has 3 different tier levels. We're going to go over each one in details to what they entail and what you get within each tier. Tier 1 is the auditing tier. It's $10 a month. You can join at any time, and you can cancel at any time. You have access to everything on the site. You can view all of the classes, all of the training session videos, the lectures, everything that is available on the Patreon site, you can view with this tier. The limit is that you cannot participate at this level. So you cannot post videos, you cannot ask questions, you can't participate in the live events. It is 100% an auditing tier. You do get a 5% off all Fluid Motion merch with this tier as well. Now, the tier 2 is a working tier. It is $20 a month. Again, you can cancel at any time. You can also switch between these tiers at any time during your membership as well. Just like the auditing tier, you get access to everything on the entire site. But with this tier, you are able to submit 2 videos a week for a review. They need to be 2 minutes or less. And you can ask unlimited questions. You can, participate within the discussions, ask questions, participate in the live events, all that sort of good stuff. It is on the working tier that you can start submitting videos. Now with the private coaching tier, this is a limited tier. At the filming of this video, I do have 2 spaces available. The private coaching tier is $50 a month. You can join or cancel or upgrade between these tiers at any point in time, and it is 100% unlimited. Whereas the working tier, your videos must be submitted onto the monthly threads, and they are submitted publicly. The private coaching tier, you are able to submit your videos privately if you wish. You can also submit them publicly, whatever fits you best. You also have unlimited private messaging between myself and Jimmy. You can message us at any time, whether through the Patreon site or through the Discord site. As well as, like I said, unlimited videos, and you can have multiple dogs as well. So within this tier, you can submit pretty much unlimited videos, unlimited dogs, unlimited questions. This tier gives you everything. All 3 tiers have access to the Discord server, which the Discord server is just basically a nice little chat server where we can all hang out, chat, ask questions, all that sort of stuff. It's not required to join the Discord server to be part of Patreon, but it is highly recommended. Lots of really cool conversations go on in there, and it's a lot of fun to kind of join and hang out with everybody. So that is a nice rundown of the various tiers within Fluid Motion, as well as within all these tiers, you get various discounts for Fluid Motion merch. As a Fluid Motion Patreon member, you also get access to our Discord server. Now, our Discord server is open. I have a couple of channels here that are open for everybody to join the general channel, and then there is this video reviews and questions that if you are not a Patreon member, if I have time sort of thing, you can post some video for review in that channel and I can take a look at it. But then we have our private channels here where you can get in here and chat with everybody. The Discord server is tons of fun to sit here and kind of chat and, you know, ask questions and all sorts of fun stuff. So we have our general Patreon chat, and then I have separate chats for the various tiers. But basically, it's just kind of like a forum setup, I guess. Something similar to that. You can come in here, you know, and type, you know, whatever your messages are, you know, right in here. You can add pictures. As I click this, I can go ahead and, you know, insert a file or a picture. They got little smiley faces. I have been loving the Discord server for just connecting and chatting with everybody within this, you know, Patreon group, and to be able to just kind of hang out. And a lot of times I get in here and, you know, if I got some time. See, we talked about what we were eating over the weekend. It's just a lot of fun to sit and catch up with everybody. There's a lot here we're all talking about, you know, various supplements and, you know, what are we going to do with the fleas that are going to start coming out. I mean, just lots of fun. So I highly recommend that if you are a Patreon member or thinking about joining, come and join our general channel and kind of get a feel for, you know, how everything works and come hang out with us. And if you're a Patreon member or if you join, then you get access to all this fun stuff where we can all kind of hang out and chat. If you'd like to become a Patreon, you can go to my website at fluidmotionagility.com and click on the Patreon icon, or you can go right to the Patreon page, which is at www.patreon.com/fluidmotion, and it'll take you right to this main page. And you can email me at any point if you have any questions. Thank you.